Hey guys, it is Crafty Corner, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you guys of my new invention. So here it is. This is my personal wallet. I have been using it for a while now, so it is a little used. So yeah. So it's just going to look like this, and I just wanted something small and handy that can hold card pockets, my ID, some coins if I get some, and my mini checkbook holder, and some receipts. So it just has 4 regular card pockets, a short pocket, the ID, a billfold back here, 2 expandable pouches, and a Ziploc coin pouch. So yeah, let's just get onto the supplies. The things you will need will be 2 to 3 colors of duct tape. I'm using unicorns and pastel orange and green. Some type of clear tape. I use ultra clear scotch. A ruler and a cutting mat. Scissors and an X-Acto knife. A piece of Ziploc cut to 4.5 inches long. A piece of ID plastic of your choice. I use top loaders. You can get that on Amazon. And 2 pieces of Velcro. These are just like really small 1/4 inch pieces, and I wouldn't go any bigger than that, so I just have 2 of them for the top and bottom. So let's just get onto the tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is make the card pockets. So what you want to do is cut out 2 pieces of tape that are 6 or 5.5 inches long, and you're going to overlap them so they are a little bit more than 3 inches tall. And this is going to be your card pocket color, so it can be any color. I'm just using the print color. And you're going to flip it over, and you're only going to cover up 3 inches of the back with your clear tape, so that way there's a little bit left to stick your card pockets down. Okay, so now that we have this piece of fabric that is 5.5 inches by a little bit more than 3 inches tall, with the back clear taped, or you can use duct tape, and the sticky at the bottom so that way you can attach. Now we're going to trim the top, and don't forget to clear tape this seam here so that way it doesn't get all gunky and dirty. So what you want to do is just line it up to your 1/4 inch dots. And if you don't have 1/4 inch dots like I do on my mat, you can just mark out a 1/4 of an inch or just eyeball it, and usually it turns out just fine, because when I started, I just had to eyeball it, and sometimes I still do, because you can always go back and trim down. So what you want to do is just line up your ruler to the inch mark, where when you cover this side, it's going to be a 1/4 of an inch. And you're going to take a strip of your trim color that's about 1/2 inch or an inch wide. And you're going to make sure that one edge is straight and the other edge, it really doesn't matter. And you're just going to follow your ruler all the way down. So I just go little bit by little and press it right up against that ruler. And then you can move your ruler. And you can always trim down, so don't feel like if you get it a little off that it's completely ruined. You can always fix that. Trim down the sides and then fold over this side, just like this. So now you want to clear tape this and cut it down the middle, so that way the card pockets are 2 3/4 inches long. You also want to remember to trim your ID on the long side only, and this short side you'll wait, and you're going to attach it to one of your card pockets. So before you clear tape this trim on one of your card pockets, you're going to flip it up, and you're going to attach your ID, so that way you have the pocket where your ID goes. So you just flip that up, and attach your ID so that way you go like put your ID through this side, and you're just gonna line it up bottom to bottom, and it should look like this. And then you're just gonna fold this trim over just like this. And now you can clear tape this side. So you should have 3 regular card pockets, all clear tape trims, and this one. So now we are going to make the short pocket. So what you want to do is cut out 2 pieces of 2 3/4 inches of tape of your trim color, and you're going to flip them over, and you're going to line one up to a line like that, and you're going to take this one and you're going to place it just a little bit under, just like that. So as you can see, there's a little bit of sticky left right there, and there's a little bit of sticky left right here. It really doesn't matter which one you fold over, but I'm just gonna fold over this one just like that, and it's gonna look like this. So I would clear tape this so it's more sturdy and it will not get dirty as easily, but make sure not to clear tape the sticky. So now you want to make the 2 panels that your card pockets will go on. So they are 4.5 inches long by 3 inches wide, and you can use whatever color you would like. So it's just a plain color and then clear tape on this side, and then you want to put your main color as strip this way, and you want to double that so that way you have 2 identical panels to put your cards on. So to place your card pockets, you want to put 1 card pocket and your ID with your card pocket on 1 panel, about 3/4 of the inch down, and don't forget to flip these over and clear tape the sticky in the inside of the card pockets. And on this side, you're going to do the 2 regular card pockets and the short pocket, and again clear tape the bottoms so that way your cards don't get stuck. And now we're just going to seal up the sides. So you're pretty much just going to line this side up with your card pockets without the ID, and you're just going to roughly do in the middle of 1/2 inch and 1/4 of an inch, and yeah, pretty much it. And you can go back and trim it down so that way it's a little neater. And then on this side you're gonna do basically the same thing, but it is a little trickier since the ID is there. So you're just gonna go in about 1/2 inch, just a little bit less, and do the same thing and fold it over, and then you can go back and trim the sides down and then clear tape them. So now we're going to make the coin pouch. So what you want to do is cut out 2 pieces of your trim color that are 4.5 inches long, and you're going to need 1 piece of your Ziploc, and make sure the ridges that connect each other are facing up. And you're going to take one of these pieces and you're just going to line it up right before the actual lock part of the Ziploc. Smooth it out and just fold it onto itself just like this. There will be a little sticky left over on the bottom here, and you're going to just line this piece up 3 inches tall and connect it with this other piece. And you're going to flip this over, and you're going to put a piece of tape here just like this one, so that way it connects them, and there will be a little sticky left over. So now you want to attach your coin pouch in the middle with a piece of clear tape, and then clear tape the other two pieces so that way it doesn't get dirty. And then on the outside you want to clear tape it all, or just the seams. It really doesn't matter, but if you clear tape it all, it makes it less likely to get dirty. And you can just close it back up, and now we're going to make the expandables. To make your expandable, you're going to cut out a piece of tape of your main color, or whatever color, it really doesn't matter, that is 6 inches long, and you want to clear tape it, but if you don't, it's going to be perfectly fine, but this just helps it stay clean. And then you're just going to fold it in half, just like this, and smooth out all of the air bubbles, and just make sure they're really stuck together, and it should look like this. And you want to repeat this so that way you have 4 expandables in total. So now we're going to place the tape on it so that way we can attach to our wallet. So you're going to take a piece of clear tape that is 3 inches long and cut it into 4ths. So they're about 1/2 inch thick. And you're going to place the clear tape half on, half off of your expandables with the rounded side up on the right side. So you're going to do that to 2 of your expandables. And then you're going to do the same thing, but to the left side of the rounded edge on the other 2 of your expandables. But the key thing is to make sure that the rounded edge is on top and the rough edge is on bottom. So that way you have a nice clean wallet. So now we are going to make sure that all of these are secured on. And you're going to take your coin pouch, and you're going to flip over the expandable and make sure the sticky is facing up, and lay your coin pouch right on top, just like this, and just smooth it out. And you're going to do that for all of the expandables. So now you should have something that looks like this, where there's 2 expandables on each side. And yeah, so now we're just going to clean up the rough edge. So what you want to do is cut out a piece of your main color or the expandable color, and you're going to cut it in half that is 3.5 inches long. And you're going to take 1/2 and you're going to place it with these expandables folded back on the rough edge. So you just want to go half on, half off, crease it down, and then fold the rest over. And there will be a little sticky at the top, so what you're going to do is cut 2 diagonal slits away from the coin pouch, and they should look like this, if you can see that. And you're going to fold this one onto the expandable, this one onto the expandable, and you're going to open the coin pouch very gently, and you're going to fold this triangle into the coin pouch, just like that. So now you're going to repeat these steps onto the other side. So now your coin pouch should look like this, where they're attached in here and it's all rounded on the sides, and you should have the access on top. So now we are just gonna put it all together. So now you want to make the base panel that's gonna hold all of the components. So you want to make your inner sheet right here to be 7.5 inches long by a little bit more than 4.5 inches tall. And on the outside, you're just going to make sure that there's at least 3/4 of an inch hanging on the sides. And then you're just going to cut boxes on all of the corners, as you see. And then you're just going to attach your first piece right here with the ID onto the left side and just trim it down. And then you're going to attach your expandables and your card pockets onto this side. So you're just going to line it up, and then you're going to pull this up and slowly work your way to the top, just like this. And it's okay if it's uneven, you can go back and trim that down. And then you want to clear tape this sticky in here. So now that we have this, we're just going to attach the sides. So what you're going to do is fold these down and cut a slit diagonally from that point. And you can fold up the rest of this. And do the same thing on this side. And you want to make sure to push the expandables all the way back. Cut a slit. Fold over all of this. And you want to trim down these pieces and the sticky before we fold over anymore. So now you can just fold this over just like this, and then there's going to be this little triangle, and you can just fold that in like that, and you can do the exact same thing on this side. Okay guys, so after you've finished connecting all the pieces, this is what it should look like. It should have 2 expandables, the coin pouch, a billfold, 4 regular card pockets, a short pocket, an ID, and it should fold really nicely. So now you can just add the Velcro to these corners here, but make sure they go the long ways lengthwise and not tall wise. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. In the next craft update, you'll see this wallet with a design on it, as well as some other wallets. So yeah, if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below for more tutorials and subscribe to my channel. Bye.